We need to simplify the following fractions. So looking at them one by one, first that one, we'll have a division of a fraction by a fraction. Now we know that when we divide fractions, we change the divide sign into a multiply, and those two fractions are swapped over, which means then we'll get a over b on the right hand side, and the left hand side fraction will stay exactly as it is, and then we simply multiply above and below the line to give us a times a is a squared and b times b is b squared. The second fraction is a bit more complicated, yet is not necessarily more difficult, because what we'll have to do is to first take care of the brackets, meaning we must multiply the exponent with the exponent of the terms inside the bracket. Now we've got minus 2 to the power of 1, x to the power of 1, there's a 2 times 2 to the power of 1 and x to the power of 3. So multiplying that out will give us minus 2 to the power of 3 times by x to the power of 1 times 3 is also x to the power of 3 times by 2x squared, and below the line we'll have the minus outside the bracket, which means we must first take care of the bracket and then the minus, other than the first bracket which had the minus inside. So then we'll have 2 to the power of 2 times by x to the power of 3 times 2 is x to the power of 6. Simplifying this further, minus 2 to the power of 3 is minus 2 times minus 2 is minus 2, which will give us minus 8. And then we've got that 2 as well, which we can multiply with the 2 to give us minus 16. X cubed times by x to the power of 2 gives us a total of 5 x's. Below the line we've got the minus, and then 2 to the power of 2 is 4, x to the power of 6, and then we can simplify that by saying the minuses cancel each other out. 4 goes into itself once and into 16 4 times. 5 of those x's will cancel 5 of those 6, so we'll be left with 4 on top and 1x at the bottom. That will be the final answer for that fraction. And then lastly, 8ab minus 12b squared over 4b. Looking at that, we must realize that minus 4b below the line needs to be used for both of the numerators. You can't just cancel one of them. You have to write this fraction as 8ab over minus 4b minus 12b squared over minus 4b. You have to do that, and then you can take each of them individually and cancel. The b's will cancel out, 4 will go into itself once and into 8 2 times, so what remains above the line is a 2a, and below the line is simply a 1. So everything has cancelled, but there is still a minus in front. Then we've got, for the second fraction, minus divided by minus is a plus. 4 goes into itself once and into 12 3 times. That b will cancel with one of the b's above the line, and we'll have 3b, and then we don't have to write that as minus 2a over 1. We can simply write it as minus 2a plus 3b, and that will then be the final answer for that specific fraction.